Shiro, I lose my crap all the time, so don't worry about it. It's a principle of the matter, like, just because, oh, it's just a game that got popular, you don't like. I honestly don't think that, it's not because it's popular, it's just because they just seem so. They just get under my skin. They genuinely just get under my skin. My roommate just told me her friend can only play Fortnite for accessibility reasons. Whoops. Look past that. A lot of people get enjoyment out of them, so it makes people happy, and that's cool. It is cool. I just, like, every time I play those, I'm not gonna unperson them. I'm not gonna unperson anybody who doesn't like Fortnite or Fall Guys. I will never do that. Now, you might hear about that I do that all the time. I'm not gonna if I unperson people who like Fall Guys and Fortnite, then nobody would actually be watching the stream, and you'd all just be watching, you'd all just be watching a ranting person who just, like, for 90 minutes a day just goes ahead and talks about how bad Fortnite is. Um, but yeah, so don't go around telling folks that they're wrong for not liking it for their own personal reasons. That's just silly. It is silly. It is silly. So like, again, it is silly, but it's okay to like a movie. It's okay to like a game. It's okay to like a person. Although in terms of music, I will argue one person's music is completely useless, but I've unpersoned them. Um, um, and in terms of movies, you know, I think the Shrek movies are garbage, all of them. I think the Shrek movies are absolutely plights against, like, mainstream Western animation movies. I think all those Shrek movies are shitty. Like, every single Shrek movie gets worse. Even the movie Puss in Boots is absolute trash. Weezer is bad. I don't like Weezer. Really? I think Weezer is just okay. I made bad decisions with Fifth Night. I want my money back. That's totally fine. I think Weezer is okay. They're not made for you. It's like saying Teletubbies is patronizing. They're not patronizing when I have a tall glass of water. You're not the audience. Unless I have a tall glass of water. I think you're missing the point here, probably. At their core, they're okay games, but the community of each game ruined each. No, I never heard of, like, the community ruining the games. I just played the games and I was like, no, this is a garbage. This is absolute garbage games. Yeah, but I'm not unpersoning anybody who likes Fortnite or Fall Guys. Otherwise, like, nobody would actually be here. Speaking of unpersoning, an unpersoned person made a video I think you should be watched when you're able to. An unpersoned person made a video. No, if it's somebody I unpersoned, I am not going to, like, watch their video. I am not gonna watch their video if it's somebody I unpersoned. Weezer is not the worst band. I think Weezer has their moments. They have made a few really good albums. The problem is that they have a certain problem. Can we have a talk on what cheese is best? I am not a cheese person, but let's talk about the cheese. But here's the thing, I don't really like cheese all that much. To eat it raw, holy Christ. Holy Christ almighty. Eating raw cheese is something that I never heard. The irony is, I think the video would help with your unpersoned issues. It's not so much. Here's the thing. I'm just straight tired. Like, if I'm just tired of this person, it's not so much of an issue. It's more along the lines of, Here's the thing. Manchego cheese wins. Thanks. Goodbye. Okay. But here's the thing about unpersoning. Now, some people don't know what unperson is. So unpersoning is just like straight up. I'm just gonna. You know what? I don't think I can explain. I'm just gonna show you a clip. I might have to show you just a clip of I'll just show you a clip of what unpersoning is to me. And you'll understand why. You'll understand what it is. You'll understand. This is unpersoning. This is pretty much unpersoning. To me. In my mind.
How did that gargoyle get to be a judge?
Spread a bunch of simoleons around Toontown a couple years back. Bought the election.
Huh? What's that?
Remember how we always thought there wasn't a way to kill a Toon? Well, Doom found a way. Turpentine, acetone, benzene. He calls it the dip.
I'll catch the rabbit, Mr. Valiant. Then I'll try him, convict him, and execute him.
You might want to close your eyes. If you're the faint of heart, you might want to close your eyes in this. What are we supposed to understand? So, whenever I am sick and tired of somebody, whenever I am totally sick and tired of somebody, I'm like, you know what? I am never going to talk about this person again. In my mind, they do not exist. So if somebody straight up crosses a line, if somebody straight up crosses a line, not killing, I'm not saying killing, I mean they just do not exist. They no longer have a name. They no longer have pronoun. They just end up being called redacted, unperson, or non-existent. So what you see is just me taking everything that I know about them, putting them into a metaphorical dip, and making sure that they don't exist anymore in my mind. I've already done this to several other people. Pretty much erased from existence. I've already done it to somebody who actually streams on Twitch. I have straight up done it to somebody. I have talked about a certain somebody. Not running away from the issue. It's just that if I talk, here's the thing. And I've said this before. I don't know if, here's the thing, and I've said this plenty of times before. So the first person, that Twitch one was valid, but the first person who I flat out unpersoned, I had a very horrifying hatred of this person. Like, it was legitimately really bad. Rest, I think I should work on. Here's the thing. I am not, and I don't want to go to this issue again, but I will talk about it. So this one, the first person who I've actually unpersoned, like, they didn't exactly do anything directly to me, but they made me feel bad about myself. And everybody kept talking about why. Everybody flat out kept saying that they are doing this, so and so, they're doing so and so, and they make me feel bad about myself. And it just kept getting worse. Cause I remember the day that it happened, December 31st, 2017, and my self-confidence just got basically just like knocked on its ass. Like it just kept my self-esteem just kept getting worse. My depression got worse. It just kept getting worse and worse. There was depression. There was like horrible thoughts. All because everybody was just constantly praising this one person. I'm not going to give them their pronouns. I'm not going to give them the name. Chloe knows who I'm talking about. Chloe knows who I'm actually talking about. Because I've discussed this before. She knows who I'm talking about. But, that's why I'm not going to mention their name. I'm not going to give them their pronoun. It's not you, Eppolite. It is absolutely not you. Because, you know, I actually like you. But yes, I'm just kidding. It absolutely is you, Chloe. But the thing is, I was so fed up with this person and how like everything I do, everything I did made me feel awful about myself. Because it's like, hey, I can do this, and like, well, this person can do this, and I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna do now? And so it just culminated in like several periods of depression, several periods of locking myself away from everybody, several periods of me not eating for like 4 days at a time, several like and about 3 or 4 suicide attempts. One of which was about February 20. One of which was an attempt that happened in 20, like a few months ago, like literally earlier this year, like in February. Because this certain person just got to my head and it just got worse and worse and worse. And then it just straight, like, my mind just broke. And I'm like, you know what? If people keep, like, because at one point, I was going to, like, straight up figure out who was following this person and just block them from, like, Twitter. So whoever follows me on Twitter, like, at one point I was thinking whoever follows me on Twitter will get blocked if they follow this person. Because it was at that point I'm like, either you're with me or against me. Like, for, like, a couple of days I was wondering if I should actually straight up do that. But I couldn't because that would be way too many people. And a lot of those people I consider friends, so I just straight up, like, you know, danced around the issue. So I'm like, you know what? They, like, the person who I've unpersoned has more people looking at them. So you know what? I'm just not going to do this anymore. And because of, like, certain other aspects of my life, I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm just straight up tired of people giving their praises. I'm just going to go kill myself. I'm just going to, like, straight up cut off everybody. And then when I get home from work, I'm just going to get a freaking knife and I'm just going to, you know, do the deed. And I was right over there, like right behind me, like right this corner right here. I just was like right here, and I was just trying to do it, but I just couldn't do it, so I threw my knife away, and I ended up having to take a month off of work because I couldn't do anything. Like, I just couldn't do anything anymore because, like, I was legitimately not doing. Like, my brain was like, one of us has to leave this world, and it's not going to be the person who people watch more. So I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to like leave this world in a violent way, just like. And so I ended up, yeah. So now you know. And here's the thing, this was in February of 2021. This is before I started doing the early stream where I just found out what I like to do. And so from that day forward, like, I decided, you know what? I am not going to mention this person. I am just not going to mention this person. I am not going to give them a name. I am not going to give them. I am not going to mention their pronouns. I'm not going to give the wrong one. I am not going to give the. I am not going to give any pronouns. I'm not going to give them a. Yeah, I'm just not. I'm just not going to give them. I am not going to give them time or effort. I am just not going to give them any string to like get them with. I am not going to promote them in any sense of the word. Like I told a fellow streamer who I was envious of, and they were legitimately surprised. Like they were genuinely shocked because they are fans of this person. Like they were genuinely 100% shocked. But yeah, I am like thankfully the I'm still unpersoning them. I still am going to. It's just that like right now I'm at a point where I can't remember their face. I don't even know what they look like anymore. So I'm guessing that the unpersoning is working. I've already unpersoned 2 YouTubers, a musician, a Twitch streamer, and somebody else who I threatened on Twitter. So I've unpersoned 5 people. And thankfully, all of them, I'm slowly forgetting their faces and what they did. I wish you would work on the issue. I am working on the issue. I've walked away. Because if I keep working on the issue, I'm just going to get worse, and I'm not going to do it. I praise both of you and them. You both got your place in the world. I hope so. Like, thankfully, I hope so. Like, hopefully. Because, everybody has their place in the world. Everybody has a place in the world. Everybody has their place in the world. It's just that I just had to, I genuinely, and I'm being completely serious, I had to unperson this person due to the fact that if I didn't do something, then I would have just straight up exploded. I would have straight up exploded. Look, if you want to address the issue, let me know. They have a video that I think will help you. And yes, I know the irony of it. Oh, God. What? Did they actually, like, did they actually find out that I actually unpersoned them? Did they actually find out that I unpersoned them? Because no. Yeah, I'm not there yet. No, they didn't. Good. Because I blocked this person on Twitter. It's just a video on the topic on why you unperson them. Yeah, I don't think I'll watch that video by them. I'm not gonna, like... Yeah, I am not going to, I'm not ready. I'm genuinely not ready to, like... I'm genuinely not ready to ever see their face or watch anything that they'll ever put out. Like, ever. Like, sorry, I don't think I can. I genuinely don't think I can, yeah, I don't think I can watch this person. Like, I genuinely don't think I can ever watch this person without going into a rage. Because I've come I've come really far. I have come very far. because I do not want to go into that dark mindset. Talking about it is fine because I'm not mentioning their name. Now you're making me ask who the F you're talking about now. Somebody is gonna have to DM me. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not even going to type it up. Just know it's a... Yeah, you can DM Eppo. That's totally fine. I'm just never going to mention their name. I am not going to type out their name. I can shut the F up. I do not know Isht. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. It's just that my hate for this person has been going on since 2017. So it's been almost 4 years. I can safely say that the hate has actually been, like, being phased out a little bit. It's slowly being phased out. I just don't remember their name anymore. I don't remember what they look like. Because I straight up cut them out. I honestly just cut them out. Yeah, I just straight up cut everything out about them. So yeah, I'm not going to, I'd rather not, mention their name. Not gonna mention their pronouns, because I'm just not doing it anymore. I'd rather just not, I'd rather just not, yeah, I'd rather just not. That's just it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'd rather just not, yeah, I'd rather just straight up not, yeah, I'd rather just straight up not go for, yeah, I just don't want to, like, I don't want to, yeah, I don't want to, what's the word I'm looking for? I do not want to give them enough promotion, or any promotion. People who I've told about, people who I have actually told about, flat out, are always surprised who I've unpersoned. They are always surprised. But that doesn't change the fact that I just really don't care. To be on, Miss Kiara, you do you, girl. Thank you. Thank you, Eppolite. You're such a amazingly cute person. You do you, FM. You know I do not know ish about people. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, here's the thing. I know it's petty. I try and live my life, and if people bother me, they are dead to me, bottom line. I do not give an F. I am not perfect, I have my own flaws, but you know what, I try and find my own happiness. Eppo, you are an amazing person. You've always been an amazing person, ever since I met you. Like, always have been an amazing person, no matter what. Envy or jealous used to eat at me, and I realized I cannot be someone else. Like, that's pretty much the problem that I used to have. Like, envy, like, it was envy. It wasn't even jealousy, it was envy. I can only be me. I can only strive to be the best version of myself. So Chloe told you everything, huh? Chloe flat out told you everything. But I am really glad that everybody here has found out who they are and where they're coming from. People are envious at me, and I was envious at other people, not really just one aspect of things. Yeah, like, I'm really glad that you didn't say I couldn't. Yeah, I thought you were just gonna tell Eppo the name of the person. I love you too, Eppo. I absolutely do love you. And I appreciate you. You need to find the best part of you. I have. You are, yes, here's the thing, Eppo. You are drunk. You are drunk, but you are speaking the truth. You are speaking the lovely, lovely truth. Kyra is Kiara. Yeah. Thank you. Here's the thing. I started HRT a month, here's the thing. I started HRT a couple of weeks after my suicide attempt. So I've officially found myself, and I am so glad that I found myself in the best possible way. I had to crawl through a lot of garbage, and I had to go through the darkest, envious thing. I had to go through like this dark, envious impact. But now I'm actually really focused and really happy with what I have now. And because I've unpersoned this person, I've actually found my way around how to be things. I appreciate you. I let Ish hear about me, and I hated it. I hated that's why a feeling of why. Why couldn't I be X, Y, or Z? And that did nothing for my happiness. But when I started looking at what can I do to change myself, oh, I could put on some makeup and feel a little better. I started dressing a little better, and felt better. All it just takes is one little change at a time, and you'll notice a stark difference. F that person. Who the F are they? Somebody who I was envious of. Much love, girl. Much love to you, Eppolite. Much love to all of you. To quote Kiara's favorite source, only human. We are only human. We do we do end up being envious towards other people. But at the same time, the best that you can do, the absolute best that you can do, is be the best person you can be. And everybody here has become the best person that they can be. So the person you unpersoned, so the people you unpersoned, always remember that. Yeah, I do. I do know that they're human. They are human. But sometimes the reason why I had to unperson them is because if I didn't, it would end up eating me inside. That is the problem. If I kept talking about this person and having this person in my head, or these people in my head, it would legitimately kill me. And so I can't watch anything that they have done. I cannot watch anything that they have done without, like, breaking, my brain just flat out breaking. I would find someone who had it better than me and it would eat me up. I admit it, we all do. All of us just straight up. Because here's the thing. I am not envious towards people who are, like, rich and famous. I am not envious towards them. I'm just envious, like, I have envy issues towards people who do similar things than me. Okay, then, like, a couple of people. But, like, yeah. Like, I can't straight up, if I keep bringing this person up by name, I would just, like, go nuts. Them don't, but they don't. They do different content to you. Yeah, they do. Here's the thing. They do, but that doesn't change the fact that they make me feel bad about everything I do.